In the heart of Spanish Harlem, a voice was born that would define a generation. Veronica Yvette Bennett, later known to the world as Ronnie Spector, came into the world on August 10, 1943. Growing up in a multicultural family, she was immersed in a rich tapestry of sounds from an early age. Her father was of Irish and African American descent, and her mother was African American and Cherokee. This diverse background fueled her love for music. Along with her older sister Estelle and cousin Nedra Talley, she formed a singing group, first called the Darling Sisters, and later, the Ronettes. They honed their craft performing at family gatherings and local sock hops, their harmonies tight and their energy infectious. Little did they know, these early performances were laying the groundwork for a revolution in popular music. They developed a unique, tough but tender image. With their iconic beehive hairdos and heavy eyeliner, a look that would become as legendary as their sound. In 1963, their world changed forever. After a persistent cold call to Phil Spector's Phillies Records, they landed an audition. He was immediately captivated by Ronnie's powerful, distinctive voice. This partnership would produce some of the most enduring hits of the 1960s. Their first single, Be My Baby, was an instant global smash. Ronnie's yearning, slightly raspy vocals soared over Spector's revolutionary wall of sound production, creating a pop masterpiece that still resonates today. Hits like Baby, I Love You, The Best Part of Breakin' Up, and Walking in the Rain followed, cementing the Ronettes' place as one of the era's top girl groups. They toured with the Rolling Stones and were personally requested by the Beatles to open for them on their final U.S. tour. Ronnie Spector wasn't just a singer. She was the embodiment of 60s cool, the original bad girl of rock and roll, influencing countless artists who followed. Behind the glamorous facade of rock and roll stardom, Ronnie's personal life was fraught with turmoil. Her professional relationship with Phil Spector turned personal, and they married in 1968. However, the marriage was far from a fairy tale. Ronnie later described it as a prison, detailing years of psychological torment and isolation. He sabotaged her career, forbidding her to perform and threatening her life. In a desperate bid for freedom, she escaped their mansion barefoot in 1972, leaving everything behind. The divorce was finalized in 1974. But the legal battles over royalties and credit for her work with the Ronettes would continue for decades. Despite these immense hardships, Ronnie's spirit remained unbroken. She eventually found happiness, marrying her manager Jonathan Greenfield in 1982, with whom she had 2 sons. This stable, loving relationship provided the foundation for her to rebuild her life and career on her own terms. After a period away from the spotlight, Ronnie mounted a remarkable comeback in the 1980s. Her collaboration with Eddie Monty on the 1986 hit Take Me Home Tonight reintroduced her incredible voice to a new generation. She passionately sang, just like Ronnie sang, Be My Little Baby, a direct nod to her own legacy. Throughout the following decades, she continued to tour and record, releasing solo albums and collaborating with a diverse range of artists, from Joey Ramone to the Misfits. Her influence was undeniable, a fact cemented in 2007 when the Ronettes were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Ronnie Spector passed away on January 12, 2022, after a brief battle with cancer, leaving the music world in mourning. She was 78 years old. Her passing marked the end of an era, but her voice would never be silenced. Ronnie Spector's legacy is immeasurable. Her voice, a potent mix of vulnerability and defiance, became the soundtrack for countless lives. She wasn't just a pop star. She was a survivor who transformed pain into art. Her signature look, her unforgettable sound, and her unwavering resilience have inspired generations of artists. From Amy Winehouse to Billy Joel, Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys has called Be My Baby the greatest pop record ever made. Ronnie proved that a woman could be both tough and tender. A rebel with a cause who refused to be defined by anyone but herself. Her story is a powerful testament to the strength of the human spirit. The girl from Spanish Harlem with the unforgettable voice will forever be rock and roll royalty. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this look into a music legend's life, please like and subscribe for more stories.